right now we're just putting a new layer of bedding down right out here. I put this up to let them run out. And I want to put all this bedding down just so they can have something that's not just this dirt. And I'm going to release them here in a little bit and put some feed out here for them. I'm going to clean out this feeder, and this is going to be their little area. Got a broody hen over here, the one that went broody last time. We're going to let her do her thing and see how she does. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pour some of this out. Get a good little area for them. I had a hole right here that when they kept getting out, I had to put this bag in front of it because I didn't want them to get in there with these other chickens, and then they were little and I didn't want nothing to happen to them. But for right now, I'm just going to let them out in here and leave that door open so they can have a little roam. And I know I hadn't done an update lately on the birds. I know I said a while back ago we bought some meat birds. Didn't turn out right because we had the wrong feed. That girl up at Tractor Supply helped us out. But these ones that we got today are 6 weeks old, so in about 2 or 3 more weeks it's time for harvesting. There'll be a video coming up on that, so subscribe if you're new to this channel. And then we're going to have content coming out of where we're butchering these 10 meat birds we got. This is a small homestead right now because we're still down here. We're not up at that land. And we're going to butcher them down here on a small scale. That's why we've done 10 of them. We're going to do it humanely. We're going to do it as respectful as we can to the animal. But we'll get to that when that day comes. As of right now, we just want them to have a good little area and a good little life. I'll show you them in a minute when I let them out. And we also got 5 layers in here with the meat birds. And I had a duck hatch out the other day. There's a hole. From the eggs that I had in the incubator. This will all compost down later. It'll all become dirt. We'll just dig it out, put it in the compost pile or the compost bin. And we'll have stuff that we can use in our garden next year. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna go put some more in this corner. Alright, I call that about done. Yeah. I don't think this other feed right here will hurt them. It's just laying pellets. Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and set this out. I'm gonna get their new dishes and stuff out here for them to use, and then bring them out here in a second. I want to get everything set up for them first. It is really slippery over here, people.
I bet it is.
I mean, we got a lot of rain here in the last few days. I need to set up an extra waterer for them too. I'm gonna set it right here so it'll be kind of close for them. I'm gonna open the door for them. We do need water. I have a waterer down here somewhere. I had it down here. A small waterer. Where's it at?
Oh,
I know it didn't get up and run away.
you probably put it in there.
I don't.
With them chickens.
I remember taking it out though. Nope, it's still in there.
Is it in there?
Yep.
Let them out. Just don't let them out this door.
Come on out. Come on out, chickens.
Oh, he's fixing to go crazy, ain't he?
Y'all okay?
That rooster going crazy, ain't he?
Yep. He says fresh meat. There you go. Y'all back up now. Go on.
Oh, they're going, I guess good they can go back in, you know?
Yep. Who's this?
What is this, water?
That's water.
Well, you got the water right there, don't
And
you?
then this, I'll leave it kind of close for them right here too. And they have free run of whatever.
Yep.
Some of their food out here. These are, what kind of chickens are these?
Oh, golly, I forgot.
Forgot too. But these are the Cornish cross, and I see now why Justin Rhodes calls them sea monsters. They grow so fast. I mean, they're only this big, and it's been 6 weeks. They got what, 3 or 4 more weeks to go.
Yeah.
So, and all their water and stuff's out here. Everything's good for it.
You can set it on back here if you want to. That way, you know, it'll be
I'm just
out
gonna
of
go
the...
ahead and leave all this open for them. And all this food's out here. So,
Yeah.
see, food. They're so used to eating inside,
They'll come out.
but they'll come out when I guess they see me as a.
Yeah. They got no other choice. You know, they come out. You what to say?
These guys will come out here in a second. But they're gonna make some good chicken legs, chicken breasts, and all that for us.
Maybe tomorrow or something like that, we'll finish putting these in there. We'll put them all the way around in there, and they'll be all right. You know, then when no nothing can get to them.
So that is the update on the chicks we got. 10 Cornish crosses.
And all still living too.
All of them still living. So what Jenna told us about the birds really turned out to be right. I mean, they really know what they're doing down there. She grew up on a horse farm, horse ranch or something like that. And she knows a lot about this stuff. She knows a lot about growing them and been around chickens about her whole life. So we'll just let these guys get used to going in and out. I know they got tired of being in there, and they're looking for their food right now, but they will find it. They're kind of a semi-smart animal. They're a little apprehensive to come out right now, but we'll go on and show you the garden, show everything that's going on with it. You've been following this channel for a while now. We got 16 subscribers now. We got we've been planting some stuff in this one. This is carrots. These carrots right here really ain't doing too well, but the ones that were from the So Easy packet, that were little red seeds, they're doing an amazing job. These are beets. I done 2 rows of that. The beets are doing pretty good. This side over here is our cherry tomatoes, 2 different types of cherry tomatoes, and they seem to be doing pretty good.
They are doing good.
I mean, it's a little spotty, but some of them might take a little bit longer to take. Over here we got our leeks. They're pretty much taken off. We got one that's growing pretty well right here. We got some that just sprouted up from the other ones we planted from seed. I'm not quite sure what I put in here. I know some of it's okra, and I know some of it's squash. I think these are the squash. Someone's eating them over here, so I'm gonna have to find out something to do. But over here, we done harvested some of the lettuce. It's got it laying down right now, but it'll perk back up in a little while. Arugula's not doing too well, but it's still growing a little bit. We done harvested some of the spinach. I mean, it's ready to go right now. It's got some pretty good sized leaves on it. Now it looks about ready to harvest. We'll come out here a little bit later and probably pick some more out of it. But kale, my dad made a salad and took the work out of the lettuce, the spinach, and the kale. And he said it was really good. I tried some too. It was great. Let's see what we got. Top-notch spinach. Green beans doing pretty good. These are the the yard-long Royal Burgundy beans. If you don't know what that is, they get about this long. And when they grow up, I might have to trellis them. Right here in the middle, I'm not quite sure what I planted here, but it's a type of green bean. I think it's a bush bean, kinda. These are, I think, the same thing. Corn's doing pretty good. And yesterday we got out here and put this trellis that I bought from the Tractor Supply. Put these trellises up right here where the cucumbers are going. Got two different types. We got lemon cucumbers and we got pickling cucumbers. They only get to be about this long. So those are doing good now. That they're not choking our tomatoes. They're not running over to grab them. I don't think there are. I got a few strays that I still got to help vine up. Our tomatoes the same way. Looks like something's eating this tomato stalk right here.
It might have been warp bean or something. I don't know.
Oh, it's like something was eating it.
Oh.
But we'll come on down this way. Our peppers still doing pretty good. The other one's sprouted. I mean, it might take a little bit. Peppers do take a little bit longer to germinate, I have found out, but if you do it outside in this climate, it seems to do a lot quicker than we did starting them from seeds in the house with the grow lights. But it's still doing good. And this is our potatoes, and they're just going. This is the ones my boss man gave me. They're growing up now too. From each rainstorm, it just shoots up. I don't see why these are.
Because that wind we had.
That wind, yes, just got them laying down all over the place.
They'll stand back up.
So, but I think we're going to be blessed this year with our tomatoes, our green beans, our potatoes from both. These, I don't know what kind these were. My boss man just gave them to me. And they're growing up out the side. I'm going to try to get another ring that's the same size as this bottom one, because I don't know if that'll hurt the stalk or not. But there's one thing I didn't show you, was our corn. And the corn's coming up pretty well too. It's got a pretty good stalk on it. This is the biggest one we had from inside. It's getting up there. So it just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of effort to put in your garden. But I encourage everyone to start a victory garden this year. I talked a while back ago what a victory garden is. And I'll put a link to that video at the end of this one for the start of this victory garden. So I encourage everyone now to challenge yourself, see if you can grow as much food as you can this year. And leave down in the comments, tell me what you're growing. I'd love to hear and see what y'all growing. We would like to grow a lot more stuff. It's just we only got room for one more bed, which I need to build. I'm gonna put watermelons and maybe some cantaloupe in it. So, but that's been an update on the birds and the garden. Good morning, everyone. Today we're up here on this land. We want to go ahead and mow the grass, but we're going to have to do the chore of getting this thing off of the trailer first. So let's see if Dad can do it. That wasn't too bad. Of course, I wasn't the one doing it. I gotta go cut up a tree down here. Well, I brought my chainsaw. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And while he's cutting the grass, and I'm gonna definitely need me a mask. Me and pollen don't mix. I hope I got this thing adjusted right, because when I was working on the truck the other day, I couldn't really see what I was doing, but hopefully this will turn out right. All this has grown in the past week and a half since we've been here. All this wasn't here. We really got to get all this knocked down. What we're going to do is cut all this up, throw it over the side, and I'm going to bring a wood chipper up here next weekend. But until then, we'll go ahead and get this chainsaw thing going. The chain brake. I'll cut it, and you toss it over there, okay? Is that good? You can set them right over here. It'll take a little bit of work, but we're gonna have to fill this in. We're gonna take most of the grass clippings that we do every time we cut, throw down in there. All the wood chips that we're gonna chip this up with, we're gonna throw down in it. And it's gonna be filled in. It's just gonna take a while. That's kudzu. I got you a little bit of a path. We got a good bit done today. Well, Dad got a good bit done today. Got from all the way up here cleaned off with this mower, and all the way through here down to where I was wanting to put my house. We didn't get nothing marked off today, but well, at least we got a lot done. And my other camera memory card messed up on me, so I'm just filming on this. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I know it's not what I said it was going to be, but we did get a lot done. We'll have to mark off some stuff later. We're just planning right now where we want stuff. And my aunt's got to come up here and see where she wants hers. So we'll just have to figure it all out as we go. But this property line goes way back in the woods over there for a good ways. And it goes on back to the creek, which is way down in there. And all that over there is ours. So it's just going to take a little bit of work. But I've seen it done, you know, someone take raw land and make something out of it. It is possible, and we are going to be living up here one day. So, we'll catch all you guys on the next one. Bye.
Wow, what a weekend that was. I'm really starting to see everything come together as the dream in my head is with this land that we bought. I can't wait to see all of it out there and put in reality instead of just in my mind. And I tell you, all that land just looks a whole lot better as it's cleared off. If I can just find a way to get down to those other few acres, we got a few ideas of how we're going to get down through there. We got to cut the rest of it so we can get to the other home sites. It's a challenge with 8 acres and trying to cut all that. I did not know it was going to be that big a job, but we got half of it done. We got about 2.5 of the acres cleaned off, and we still like, let's see, about 4 more acres that is already on the back part of the land. I mean, I just can't wait to see how it's going to turn out. We're going to try to call some people in there to get some quotes on putting in a gravel road so we can get down to the first home site that we got planned. And we're just going to put in some septic tanks and mark off everything that we need for all the 4 home sites that we're going to build. That's going to be coming up later on, hopefully later in this week. I'm not sure just yet. And the meat birds, they are growing so fast. When I got them, they were 3 or 4 weeks younger than the 5 birds that are supposed to be our layers. And they're just as big as the ones that are 4 weeks older than they are. I see now why Justin Rhodes calls them sea monsters. I mean, they eat constantly, and hopefully we're just looking forward to just having some good meat on this for us, and we know where it came from. We know what's put into it. Hope all of you guys are doing well. I hope you're all being safe, and I wish you all the best. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe for more content with this land, more content with the butchering the meat birds. I am going to put age restriction on that, so you got to be a certain age so you can watch the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see that, and if you're of age, we will have that on there, but we will edit out a lot of the parts that YouTube does not want us on there because they're a little bit strict about this kind of things. And we will catch you all on the next one. Bye.